Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Try It Talks, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Lily.
Hello, Lily. Hello, everyone. I'm Jack. How are you today, Lily?
I am wonderful today, thank you. I had a quiet evening yesterday. I made soup. I sat by the window. I watched the rain fall outside. Very peaceful, very content. And you, Jack?
I am okay. Just okay. Not great. Not terrible. Just okay.
Just okay. That is not your usual answer, Jack. Usually you say good or great.
I know. Today is different.
What happened?
Last night I was on my phone, social media, and I saw a video. A man. He speaks perfect English. Perfect, like a news presenter.
Okay.
And then I read in the comments. Someone asked him, "How long have you been learning English?"
And what did he say?
2 years. 2 years only. And his English is already perfect. Already so smooth, so natural.
I see.
And I have been learning English for much longer than 2 years. Much longer. And I am still making mistakes. Still thinking before every sentence. Still pausing. Still searching for words.
And seeing that made you feel bad.
It made me feel terrible. I thought, what is wrong with me? Why am I so slow? Why can I not speak like him?
Jack,
I know what you are going to say.
what am I going to say?
You are going to say, do not compare yourself to others.
Maybe. But I want to say something else first.
Something else?
I want to say that what you felt last night is completely normal.
Normal?
Yes, every English learner feels this. Every single one. At some point, you see someone. Their English is better. Their progress is faster. And you feel small.
I felt very small.
I know that feeling. I really do.
You? But your English is so good.
I was not always here, Jack. I had my own moments of feeling small.
Really?
Really. And today we are going to talk about that feeling and what to do with it.
What to do with comparing yourself to others?
Yes, today we are talking about comparison and why it hurts you and what to replace it with. Because there is something much better, something much more powerful.
Something better than comparing. I need to hear this.
You do, and so does everyone listening. But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
Please subscribe to Try It Talks.
And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start.
I am ready. Help me stop comparing, Lily.
Okay, first I want to teach you a word. The word compares. C-O-M-P-A-R-E. Compare?
Compare. To look at two things and see the differences.
Exactly. And comparing is not always bad. Sometimes it is useful.
When is it useful?
Comparing prices at a shop. Comparing two job offers. Comparing options before you decide. That kind of comparing helps you make good decisions.
Okay. Useful comparing.
But there is another kind of comparing. A dangerous kind.
Dangerous comparing.
Yes, comparing yourself to other people. Looking at their progress, their speed, their success, and measuring yourself against it.
That is what I did last night. I compared my English to his English.
And how did it make you feel?
Small. Slow. Not good enough.
That is what dangerous comparing does. It does not show you the truth. It shows you a story. And the story is always the same.
What is the story?
The story is they are better than you. You are not enough. You will never catch up.
That story is not true.
It is never true. but comparison tells it very convincingly. Convincingly.
Convincingly. In a way that feels real. That you believe.
Yes, comparison tells you a false story very convincingly, and you believe it. And it hurts you.
It hurt me last night. I believed it.
Now I want to ask you something, Jack.
Ask me.
When you saw that man's video, what did you see?
I saw his perfect English, his smooth speaking, his confidence.
What did you not see?
What do you mean?
You saw his English today, right now, 2 years in. But what did you not see?
I did not see. His beginning?
Exactly. You did not see his day one. His first word in English, his first mistake, his first moment of feeling confused, his first time feeling small.
I only saw the result, not the journey.
You saw the destination, not the road.
The destination, not the road.
Yes, every person you see who speaks beautiful English walked a road to get there. A long road, with mistakes, with confusion, with days of wanting to stop, with moments of feeling exactly like you felt last night.
They felt like me. At some point.
Every single one of them. But you did not see that on their video.
Because videos show the best moments, not the hard ones.
Social media shows highlights. HIGHLIGHTS. The best parts, the victories, the smooth moments.
Not the struggles, not the failures, not the bad days.
Never. And so when you compare yourself to someone's highlights, you are comparing your whole journey to their best day.
That is not fair.
It is never fair. And it is never accurate. ACCURATE.
Accurate. True, correct.
Yes. Comparison is not accurate because you never have the full picture.
I only had one piece. His good video.
And you compared your whole self to that one piece. Now let me teach you something important, something that changed how I think about progress.
Tell me, I need this.
There is only one comparison that is useful. Only one.
Only one?
Only one. Compare yourself to yesterday, not to other people, only to yesterday's you.
Yesterday's me.
Yes, yesterday's you. 1 day ago, 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 1 year ago. That is the only person you should compare yourself to.
Because that is the only fair comparison.
Because that is the only true comparison. You and you. Same person. Same starting point. Same life. Different time.
Yesterday's Jack and today's Jack.
Exactly. Now let me ask you something.
Ask me.
1 year ago. Could you listen to this podcast and understand it?
1 year ago. No, I do not think so. It would have been too fast. Too many words I did not know.
And today?
Today, I understand almost everything. I follow every sentence. I laugh at the jokes. I notice when you make a point.
From not understanding to understanding almost everything. That is not small, Jack. That is enormous.
But it does not feel enormous. It feels normal now.
That is what progress does. It becomes your new normal. And then you forget it was ever difficult. And then you compare yourself to someone even further ahead. And you feel small again.
The cycle of comparison. It never stops.
Unless you break it.
How do I break it?
You break it by looking back instead of looking forward. When you feel small, look back, not forward.
Look back at how far I have come, not forward at how far I have to go.
Exactly. Looking forward at someone ahead of you makes you feel behind. Looking back at where you started shows you how far you have walked.
How far I have walked. I like that.
Now I want to share 3 windows with you. 3 ways to look back. 3 ways to see your real progress.
3 windows.
Window 1. The understanding window.
Tell me.
Close your eyes for 1 second. Think about the first time you tried to listen to English. Really listen. Not just hear, but understand.
I remember. It was terrible. Like noise. Like a fast machine making sounds that meant nothing.
And now?
Now it is a conversation. A real conversation. I hear words. I hear sentences. I hear feelings behind the words.
That change happened inside you, without you noticing. While you were busy comparing yourself to others, your ears were learning.
My ears were learning without me knowing.
That is invisible progress, and it is real. Window 2. The speaking window.
The speaking window.
Yes, 1 year ago. Could you say what you feel right now in English?
1 year ago. No, I could say simple things. I am happy. I am tired. Nothing more.
And now?
Now I can say I feel small, but I am trying to grow. I feel behind, but I am learning to look back instead of forward. I feel confused, but I trust the process.
You just used 3 complex emotional sentences. In English. Naturally, without stopping.
I did not even notice.
That is the speaking window. Your mouth learned English while you were busy worrying about other people's English.
My mouth learned. My ears learned. And I did not see it because I was looking at other people.
Window 3. The courage window.
The courage window. I like the sound of that.
Yes, 1 year ago. Were you afraid to speak English?
Terrified. I would not say 1 word in English to a real person. Not one. Too afraid of mistakes. Too afraid of judgment.
And now?
Now I am sitting here, talking in English, for a podcast, where many people will listen.
You are doing the thing that terrified you. That is not nothing, Jack. That is enormous courage.
Enormous courage. I never thought about it that way.
That is the courage window. Look through it. See how brave you have become.
I became brave while I was not paying attention.
Yes, because you kept going. Even on the hard days. Even on the days you wanted to stop. Even last night when you felt small. You did not stop. You came here today. That is courage.
I came here today. That is my courage.
Now I want to speak to everyone listening.
Yes, this part is for you.
You opened this podcast today. That means you are still going. Still trying. Still learning.
That is not nothing. That is everything.
Think about someone you have been comparing yourself to. Someone whose English seems better. Someone whose progress seems faster.
I know you have that person in your mind.
Someone from a video. Someone from your class. Someone from your life.
Now put them aside. Gently, they are on their own road.
Their road is not your road.
And your road is not their road. You started at a different place. You have a different life, different time, different brain, different everything.
Everything is different. The comparison was never fair.
It was never fair. And it was never true.
So stop the comparison, not because it is easy, but because it does not help you.
It never helped me. Every time I compared, I felt worse. Never better. Never motivated. Just worse.
Because comparison drains energy. Energy you could use for learning, for practicing, for growing.
All that energy spent on comparing. I could have used it to study, to listen, to speak.
Starting today. Use that energy differently.
Use it to look back, to see your progress, to celebrate your courage.
To compare yourself only to yesterday.
Only to yesterday. That is the only comparison that helps. Now let me give you 3 small actions. 3 things you can do today.
3 actions. Tell me.
Action 1. Write down 3 things you can do in English today that you could not do 6 months ago.
3 things. From 6 months ago.
They can be small. I can understand a slow podcast. I can write a simple email. I can introduce myself without freezing. Small things. Real things.
Small things that are actually big things.
Because they show growth. Real growth. Yours, action 2. The next time you see someone with better English than you on social media, say this sentence out loud. They are on their road. I am on my road, and my road is going somewhere beautiful.
They are on their road. I am on my road.
Say it. Out loud. Even if it feels strange, say it.
They are on their road. I am on my road. And my road is going somewhere beautiful.
Yes, because it is true, and your brain needs to hear it. Action 3. Every day this week, ask yourself one question before you sleep. In English, am I better than yesterday's me?
Am I better than yesterday's me?
Just one question, and if the answer is yes, even a small yes, you are growing. You are winning your own race.
My own race, not someone else's race.
Your own beautiful race. Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned today.
Today we talked about comparison, why we compare, why it hurts, and what to do instead.
Yes, we learned that comparison shows you someone's destination but not their road, their highlights but not their struggles.
And we learned the only useful comparison is with yesterday's you, not with other people.
We looked through 3 windows. The understanding window, the speaking window, and the courage window.
Each window showed us real progress. Progress we did not see because we were too busy looking at other people.
And we have 3 actions. Write 3 things you can do now that you could not do 6 months ago. Say the sentence about your road. And ask every night, am I better than yesterday's me?
3 actions, starting today.
And the big lesson, stop comparing. Start growing.
Stop comparing. Start growing. I will put that on my wall next to give up nothing. Carry on everything.
You have a very motivating wall, Jack.
It is becoming my favorite wall.
Perfect. You remembered everything.
I learned so much. And I feel better than I did at the start of this episode.
You are already growing.
Already growing. I like that.
Well, that is all the time we have for today.
Thank you so much for listening to Try It Talks.
Yes, thank you, everyone. It was a deep and important episode today.
Please subscribe to Try It Talks.
Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend who needs to hear this today. A friend who is comparing themselves to others and feeling small.
Now we have a question for you.
Yes. Please leave a comment below.
Tell us, what is one thing you can do in English today that you could not do before?
We would love to read every answer.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Stop comparing. Start growing. Your road is going somewhere beautiful.